Hey all, this is Mick. That's the Idea to Author Coach on Facebook and best-selling author too. I'm going to talk about something that's really close to my heart, and that's how reading widely will make you a better writer. Now, if you're reading something currently, let me know in the comments, and that way we can see what it is that you're actually reading, and we can learn from one another. You know, I wanted you to stick around because I'm going to share 3 ways reading widely can transform your writing and also help you to write a book that truly stands out. When you read widely, different genres, authors, and styles, you naturally absorb new words, phrases, and expressions. Having the tools are just not sounding better, but it's also having the precision and creativity. Imagine having a toolbox with a hammer versus a fully stocked workshop. You're going to build something better with the latter. What's a word or phrase that you've picked up from a book that stuck with you? Drop it in the comments. When you read widely across different genres from various authors and in diverse styles, you're essentially feeding your brain with a treasure trove of knowledge. Every book you read introduces you to new words, expressions, and ways of structuring ideas. Think of your vocabulary as the building blocks of your writing. The more words and phrases you're exposed to, the more options you have to express your ideas clearly and uniquely. It's not just about using fancy words to sound smart. It's about choosing the right words to evoke the exact emotion or image you want your readers to experience. Let me give you a practical example. Let's say you're trying to describe a storm. If your vocabulary is limited, you might say something like, "It was a bad storm with heavy rain." But if you've read widely, you've probably come across vivid descriptions like, "The storm lashed at the trees, howling like a wounded beast. Rain cascaded in relentless sheets, turning the world into a blur of gray and motion." Reading helps you see how other writers paint pictures with words. These examples not only convey the storm, but also evoke a mood, creating a richer experience for the reader. When you have a diverse vocabulary, you can fine-tune your writing. Want to describe a character who's nervous? Instead of simply saying, "He was nervous," you might write, "His hands trembled as beads of sweat dotted his forehead, the weight of anticipation pressing on his chest." The ability to find the perfect words doesn't come from memorizing a thesaurus. It comes from immersing yourself in the words and styles of others through reading. Imagine your vocabulary as a toolbox. If all you have is a hammer, every problem looks like a nail. But when you've read widely, your toolbox is fully stocked. You've got screwdrivers, wrenches, and precision tools to handle any situation. Writing is the same. The more you read, the more tools you acquire to craft your story exactly the way you envision it. Here's an actionable tip. As you read, keep a journal of phrases, descriptions, or sentences that stand out to you. Jot down why they caught your attention. When you're writing and feel stuck, revisit this journal for inspiration. Over time, you'll find these elements naturally integrate into your writing style. Pick a book outside your usual genre. If you love thrillers, try a romantic comedy. If you're into nonfiction, dive into a fantasy novel. Each genre has a unique rhythm, vocabulary, and approach to storytelling, and exposing yourself to this variety will only enhance your creative arsenal. Reading widely exposes you to diverse viewpoints and experiences. This is crucial for creating characters and stories that resonate. If you only read within one genre from one type of author, your writing might feel narrow. But when you read everything from memoirs to fantasy, you develop a richer understanding of humanity. I remember reading a sci-fi novel and then a historical romance right after. It was wild to see how both genres tackled similar themes like love and survival, but in completely different ways. That opened my mind to blending ideas in my own writing. What's the most unexpected genre you've ever read? Did it surprise you? Every book is a lesson. You notice how an author builds suspense, handles dialogue, describes settings. Even books you don't like teach you something. What not to do. The more you read, the more tools you have to refine your own craft. Here's a quick exercise. The next time you're reading a book, take note of one sentence or paragraph that really stands out. Ask yourself, why does this work so well? Is it the word choice, the pacing, the emotional impact? Then try applying that to your own writing. Has a book ever inspired you to write differently? Share the title and what you've learned. So there you have it. Reading widely expands your vocabulary, broadens your perspective, and teaches you techniques from the masters. It's like a secret superpower for writers. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments or share this video with someone you know who might need a little inspiration today. And if you want more tips for improving your writing, join me in my Facebook group for aspiring writers. I'd love to see you there. The Idea to Book Author Coach. Keep reading, keep writing, and keep dreaming big. Your story matters, and the world needs to hear it. Well, yeah, you might have noticed this unusual setting, and maybe you can hear this. Wow, that's American Muscle. A little bit of tip here. If you can tell me and identify this car, the year, the type, anything about it, you can get a free audit. And I will audit your book for you. So there it is, folks. Read widely, have experiences widely, and also check out this two-tone green car. What year, what model might it be? Till next time, this is Mick, the author coach, Idea to Author, best-selling author. Till next time, Deus Vult.